how frustrating is it to give away cheap goals like that when you come to a team who are in a fantastic vein of form?
That's the biggest thing, frustration. We give up a very cheap goal and then we have 3 good chances that we've got to score. That's ultimately what's defined the game. Let them scoring so early allows them to sit and pick their moments when to press and when to try and counter us, but the game played out very much how we expected it to play out. Just both boxes, we gave ourselves a uphill challenge with losing an early goal, and then we weren't clinical enough in the final third, which has cost us.
How big is the concern, frustration? Is it the slow starts that the team have had? It's taken until later on in games to create chances?
Yeah, that's something I think that at Hearts I've certainly experienced it as a player, that when you are a club that's going to be challenging Europe, most teams are happy to sit in and try and frustrate you and allow you to have possession. That's something that I don't think we've dealt well enough with, especially away from home. So yeah, it's something that we need to get better at, and that's something that we need to work on. I had mentioned it in there, we can't give up that amount of cheap chances, and even just I don't think in general the game today the quality was great. I think it was a very bitty game. The possession both teams gave up quite cheaply at times, and it was just a slow, low level game. That for me, that doesn't suit the way we want to play. And it's us that have to inject that into the game, whether that be when we've got a free kick we're doing it quickly, or we're not giving away cheap fouls that then let the opposition dictate what the tempo of the game's played at.
Do you know why?
Away form, Stephen, at the moment, especially ahead of away games at Kilmarnock and Ross County.
Yeah, it's something that it's been there for a while. I think we've shown in the games, especially at home, at Aberdeen last week, the game was a bit tentative at the first 5-10 minutes, but after that we were comfortable, we were starting to dictate the tempo, and then we get a good goal. So that's it, but we need to do that consistently, game in, game out, and that again comes from us deciding our decision making in the small things, whether we give up a foul, you hand the onus on the opposition to decide how quick that gets taken, and these kind of things. That's something that we're going to come up against quite regular this season, and we need to deal with better.
It's such a cheap goal, isn't it?
Aye, it's disappointing, and there's no one person you can pick out, because at times everybody's made a mistake. Ultimately, where that was in the game, the day it cost us, and so early on is disappointing. But I think after that we had probably four chances you would say that you'd take them in a game and you'd hope to finish one, and we didn't do that. So it's a balance of both. We had enough time when the goal goes in to still do what we wanted to do within the game.
There's a change in positions for Cammy Devlin today, playing in the wing. What's the thinking behind that?
Wasn't so much playing out in the wing. I think when we're in possession, I think you'll have seen players all over the pitch, to be honest. There's not so much as, he's playing there. I just felt having 3 midfielders gave us a wee bit more security on the when we were out of possession. A lot of times it did help us, but I think that's not the difference in the game. The difference in the games is both boxes.
When you see Lon Shannon through basically the last kick of the ball, you must think, we're back in this game.
Yeah, Shanks has done it a number of times. Again, the end of the game was very similar to the one at the end of last season, where we were chasing the game and we create chances and we got a penalty and we scored that to get the draw, but we shouldn't be sitting waiting in the 96th minute to hopefully get a goal to keep us in the game. I would like us to be in the game, either pushing for a winner or having control of the game when we're in the lead.
The fourth official seemed to be a wee bit overly officious just in that first half. I saw you having a few words with him.
That is the game. I'm as frustrated on the side as the team are on the pitch, and the small things that wind you up, you need to speak to somebody about them, so he was getting it.
Is it a positive? You've got an immediate opportunity to bounce back, obviously the cup and then trip to Ross County next week?
It's a good week because you've got a chance to get in a semi-final, and then we'll have another tough game. For me personally, I'm in some respects pleased that the 2 games are away from home, that we can rectify the things I've been talking about straight away and try and start these games quicker, try and have more control and be more clinical when we get chances.
Beni returns, how happy were you to see him back and playing well.
Really good. I thought he done well. I thought he done really well. It's one of those situations we need to get Beni minutes to get him robust enough. But I thought he played well over the last 2 weeks in training. He's been really good. I think you've seen most of the time his calmness on the ball's a massive asset for us, and he'll be a big player for us this season.
How's he not
To be honest, I've not asked that. I'm not further down the line with that one. The physios and that, I think it's more his ankle. But I'm not sure. The severity, I've not even asked yet.
Thank you.
Thank you.